Yeah, there is 1 minute left. Just wait a moment. Yeah, thank you. Okay. 準備
得啦。
OK 未？
得。調高少少。
咁我打電你就坐位。
咩咯？陣住，仲位夠唔夠位嘅？夠位嘅話再擰過少少，得得走。
OK 未？
點解呢度唔得㗎？冇網，開流量啦，流量啦。
Quickly，還有1分鐘。Quickly。
跟住啦，唔日。
呢邊就會停滯，會慢好多。OK 啦嗎？馬上就開始啦。誒，你哋外邊聽唔聽到啊？聲夠唔夠大啊？我哋電腦睇係冇聲嘅。我知，但係你哋用咩係有聲㗎嘛？
佢顯示唔得嘅。
得未？你哋 OK 未啊？開始啦，9點半啦。
你開始你嘅，你開始你嘅先。
你哋會影響我。
因為佢連唔上。
OK，咁我唔理啦。我翻嚟，繼續翻嚟。Okay, just wait. We will start soon. Okay, thank you very much. OK 未 ？OK 啦，係咪？好，咁你兩個出，冇影響我。出，咁我繼續出。Okay, we will start now. Hello, everybody. My name is C. I think that most of my old client or old friend will be very familiar with me because I have worked in Yumeya for more than 10 years. And I charge the sales department, the marketing department, and also now I'm charged for the R&D department. 大家好，我叫 C 那我想呢，很多老客户或者是说老朋友都已经是对我是比较熟悉的了。其实我已经在优美雅已经工作了超过了10年的时间。那我现在主要就是在公司里面负责销售部门，还有市场部，还有新产品的开发。Today now I want to introduce the difference between Yumeya and the other factory. But before that, I remember last week my sales leader also introduced to all of you that Yumeya now have 4 product line. 今天呢，我主要就是想介绍一下优美雅和其他工厂它的一个差异。但是在介绍之前呢，我们也回顾一下上一次的一个直播。那上个星期的直播的时候呢，我的销售经理呢，leader 也跟大家去介绍了一下。现在目前优美雅总共有4条产品线。For our 4 product line, one it is for the hotel. Before COVID, my main business is for the banquet seating. What is banquet seating? I think that this is one very familiar product for all of you. This is the banquet seating. But now what we made, it is made our banquet seating, it is big difference because how to say, when everybody is sell the same look for the stepping chair, why the client select us. So Yumeya made the banquet seating, we do some change. I always think that it is very difficult to make the special shade of the banquet seating. But if you use the special treatment, or maybe if you use the special tubing, can make the chair have the different look. 那其实呢，在疫情之前呢，我主要的生意呢，我主要也是做这一个酒店宴会这一块的。那这种类型呢 ，banquet seating 就是说宴会椅子呢，是我们原来的主要的一个产品。主要的产品的一个风格。那其实这2年我会发现一个点，就是说，如果你想把一个宴会椅子，它有一些特别的一个改变，或者说一些新的设计，是非常的困难。所以说呢，这2年我们在宴会椅子这一块。So now for me, for my banquet, for my hotel banquet, I mainly is do the chair, the banquet table, and also for the buffer table, for the nesting table, of course for the stage, for the It is all matte products for the banquet. And also, in this year, I developed another new product line. It is for the hotel, it's for the guest room. But this is the new product line. So today, I will not show you anything, but in the future, we will have another live show. That time, we will show you our new products for our guest room。那当然，其实在今年呢，我们也是开了一个在酒店这一块的一个新的产品线，那就是我们的这一个房间椅子。那到底我们的房间椅子是什么呢？今天就不是我们直播的主要的内容，那我们会留到下一次我们的直播的时候，我们再会专门的去给大家去介绍我们这一个房间椅子。Okay, this is the one of my product line for the hotel. And in 2019, I also developed another new product line. It is for the senior living, or maybe you can call it nursing home, or maybe house care. And this is one of the style. Okay, this is one of the style that it is for the senior living. For the senior living, you are not only can use it for the waiting room, but also can use it for the room chair, also can use it for the dining. 在2019年的时候呢，我也是比较的幸运的，也是开了这么一条新的一个产品线。那我这一条新的一个产品线呢，是你可以叫它是养老，你也可以叫它医疗，你也可以叫它医养线。那这一个医养线的产品呢，现在我们既可以做到供需的、等候区的，也可以做到这一个做到这一个餐厅里面的。那可能你们都会有这么一个疑问，就是说，哎呀，为什么我要买你的金属木纹的椅子，作为我这一个养老，或者是作为我这个医疗里面的一个产品 ？Maybe some of the client they will have one question that why I buy your metalwood grey chair for my senior living or for my nursing home use. Okay. After COVID, I found a very interesting thing that more and more people or more and more clients they will select the metalwood grey. And I also discussed with some of the clients. They told me something about this. Metalwood grey, it is cheaper than the solid wood, but the quality is same. Of course, what we call solid wood, we call the quality, it is the same level quality. It means that for the high-end solid wood chair, maybe it will cost you $300 USD or $500 USD. But for the same quality metalwood grey chair, maybe it just costs you less than 100. This is very important. This is very important. So, if you want to know why you need to buy my metalwood grey chair for the senior living, I think the main reason is that same quality, but only 50% of the price. Okay, and for my another product line, it is for my restaurant. Okay, this is my restaurant business. This is my restaurant business. I totally remember that this year I go to Australia. One of my clients told me one thing. When they use this chair, of course, this original chair, it is the solid wood chair. When they use this chair in solid wood, and it is very easy to broken for the head. But for the metalwood grey, I can say one thing. This is the metalwood grey, okay? This is the metalwood grey. You can see one thing. Metalwood grey, it is more durable than the solid wood. So, when I developed the restaurant metalwood grey series, I also think what is my advantage. That time I think that the main reason is that maybe the price is very close. But what I can supply or what I can offer to my client is double quality. 就是说，我的第3条产品线呢，就是这个餐厅。那我很记得餐厅的椅子。那我很记得今年我去澳洲的时候，那我也去见了一些客人。那有一个客人他就跟我说了一个点，他就说 ，See， 当我们在使用实木椅子，像我这一套的实木椅子的时候，它们很容易发生的一个很大的问题点是什么呢？就是说我的这一个背，因为我会推进去我的桌子里面，然后它会把它的这整个背的地方会磕破，或者是会把那个油漆给磕的没了。OK， 那这个时候呢，他们就老是解决不了这个问题，他们的客人也会给他们发来这个投诉。但是我们的金属木纹，像我刚才给大家去演示的，那我们的金属木纹它确实是非常的耐磨的。那为什么会耐磨？待会呢我也会简单的去过一下。当然这也不是我今天的主要的一个重点。所以说，如果你问为什么你要选择优美雅它的一个餐厅风格的金属木纹椅子，我想最大的原因可能价格相差不大，跟实木的价格相差不大，但是它有一个非常非常大的一个卖点是什么呢？就是我的耐磨度，我的质量可以是实木的2倍以上。那如果您现在在经营的一个餐厅，您肯定会去想一个很核心的一个问题点，就是说，哎呀，如果我的餐厅的椅子可能我用1年或是我用半年它就已经出问题了，那我可能要去维修，可能我要去替代它，我要替换它，那这又是一笔很大的一个费用。特别是说在现在目前市场经济或者是说人们的口袋里面的钱比原来要少的时候，我们更加要想清楚每一分钱要怎么去用。所以我觉得在这个时代之下，其实金属木纹它确实是一个新的一种技术，它能够让我们的商用家具，它能够给我们的商用家具一种全新的生命力。Now because the economy it is not very good, so I think that when your client running a restaurant, if he buy the solid chair, okay, the price it maybe is very close to Yumeya's metalwood gray restaurant chair. But if it need to be maybe half year or maybe 1 year, he need to replace it. Okay, this is the huge cost. So we need to think about how to make our operate cost, how to make our push a cost, how to make our running cost is lower. This can give us very, very strong support when the economy is not good. So just now I use maybe 10 minutes to introduce my May free product line. 刚才呢，我就用一个很简单的时间，就回顾了一下我们上个星期的一个直播。那我也重新的去阐述一下，为什么优美雅它会做这3条产品线，而这三条产品线它又有什么特别的特点在可能在你选择产品的时候，或者它可以给到你的一个方向。OK。那第二部分呢，其实我想去介绍的就是优美雅，也简单的去再次介绍一下优美雅的金属木纹，因为我相信很多的这一个客户他了解优美雅是因为金属木纹。For the second part, I also want to use maybe 5 to 10 minutes to do a short introduction for Yumeya metalwood gray chair. I think that maybe most of the client or new client they know Yumeya because of the metalwood gray. Okay, I think before I also introduce what is the metalwood gray. 以前呢我也介绍过什么是金属木纹。那其实金属木纹呢，它是一种热转印的技术，Metalwood gray it is the heat transfer technology. What is heat transfer technology? Okay, first this is the aluminum. Okay. First, you need to round it, and also you need to do the good polish, and then you need to put the second step. It is put the particle on the metal, and for the last part, it is put the paper. Okay, put the paper on the particle and do the heat transfer. Heat transfer it means that you need to send this tubing to the oven, and then after maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, and then the color on the paper you will transfer to the particle, and when you remove the paper you can see this one. Okay, 那什么是金属木纹呢？其实在我之前的直播里面呢，我也简单的讲解过。其实金属木纹它是一个热转印的一种技术，就是说您在一个铝合金的表面。当然你不一定是铝合金了，其实金属只要是金属，无论你是铁也好，或者是说您是不锈钢也好，其实你都是可以去做这个热转印的。然后首先要喷上一层这一个粉末，然后在表面上您再粘贴上一个木纹纸。然后把它送到一个烤炉里面，可能经过1个小时、2个小时，当然时间它是基于不同的产品，它的一个形状不一样，它会有所改变的。然后之后呢，我们这个木纹纸上面的油墨呢，它就会转移到我们的这一个粉末里面。然后当你把这个纸给撕掉了之后呢，它就会呈现出这个金属木纹的这一个效果出来了。Okay, like just now I introduced for the metal wood grade technology can not only use for the aluminum, but also it can use for the steel, also can use for the stainless steel. Okay, I'm very proud that Yumeya is the world leader in metal wood grade furniture manufacturer in the world. I'm very proud of this. Maybe some of the people or maybe some of the new clients they want to know one thing, that why I mention Yumeya is the world leader in metal wood grade furniture manufacturing in the world. Okay, here I want to show you two things. 我非常的自豪，就是说优美雅在金属木纹这一块确实已经做到了领先的地位。那可能会有一些不是很熟悉优美雅的一个朋友呢，他可能会问，哎呀，你那么自豪吗？你就能说您是领先的地位吗？那其实这里面我也可以给大家去呈现一小部分的东西。首先一个点就是说我们。到目前为止，我们的金属木纹已经有25年的历史了。First, I want to let all of you know that for when we make the first metal wood grade chair until now, it is 25 years. We are the first company, we are the first person to make the metal wood grade chair in China. 我们是中国第一个制造出金属木纹椅子的。可能金属木纹以前它在门窗里面还是比较多的呈现，但是在椅子上面它就是完全不一样。因为为什么门窗它是直来直去的，它是很容易就可以完成这个金属木纹的一个热转印的一个过程。但是对于或者是真空的这个过程，但是对于我们的椅子来说，它有非常不同的 angle， 就好像我这么一个简单的一个结构，这是我们腿的一个结构，它有非常多的这个方向，所以说它的整个生产的工艺是非常复杂的，所以我们也非常的高兴，我们是第一家去制造出金属木纹椅子的工厂。那到现在为止，我们已经是25年的时间了，从我们制造出第一把金属木纹椅子开始。Okay, so we are the first company to make the metal wood grade chair in the world. Maybe you will know the metal wood grade in the window, in the door, because it is straight, it is very easy to make the metal wood grade on it. But for the chair, because it has many special angle, like this, only a leg support, a frame support for the seat cushion. Okay, you can see it has 3 angles, so it is very difficult to make the metal wood grade on the chair. But I'm very proud that we are the first company to make the first metal wood grade chair in the world, and until now we have made metal wood grade chair for 25 years. And last month we also separate it. If you follow us, I think that you also see our separate on the last show. Okay, and now we have made 5 million. Until last month, we have made 5 million, 55 million metal wood grade chair. So we have full of the experience to make the metal wood grade chair. And another very important thing is that, like I just now introduced the durable of the metal wood grade. Maybe some of the people you are not know why it is so durable. We are the first company to use the Tiger particle for the metal wood grade. Okay, maybe some of the if you want to know more about Tiger, you can search it on the Google and then you can see it. 我们呢，其实，在上个月的时候，我们也就着这个25周年的这个技术部门的活动，也是进行了一次的一个庆祝。如果你们有一直关注我们的话，你们应该也看到了我们的在线的一个庆祝的活动。那我们上个月的泰戈尔粉引入到我们金属木纹体系的一个工厂。那如果您不是很熟悉，如果您不是很熟悉这个泰戈的话呢，其实你可以在百度也好，或者是说你在谷歌也好，都可以去搜索一下这个泰戈。那你会了解到，其实它是一个奥地利的一个品牌，它是一个全球化的一个公司。那它在全球有超过，是有超过这一个6个的研究的机构，所以如果你想了解它的话，您可以上网去了解。但是它的耐磨度会比国产的品牌，会比国产的公司，它要耐磨度要高很多，要比国内的要高很多，至少要高3倍以上。这些我们都是有检测的数据，我们也有相关的视频。那如果你关注我们的这一个公众号的话呢，你就能够看得到了。Okay, so for the Tiger particle, if you want to know more about it, you can Google it you can search it in the Google. But I can say one thing is that it is more than three times durable than the Chinese brand. So that's why now, I think if you are my client, you will know that. I will always say something. If you buy a chair from Yumeya, maybe for years you will find it keep the same look. Looks new because we use the Tiger particle. Through 2017, we started cooperation with Tiger particle. And the second thing is that what is the difference from the Yumeya metal wood grade chair? Okay. Like I just now introduced, if you want to do the metal wood grade, you need to have the paper and put on the particle. Okay, a very important thing is that whether your paper can match the tubing very well. This is very important because you cannot only have one tubing. Maybe you have many different shades. Like this is like the special shade. Also, maybe you will have some regularly shade or maybe like this shade. So how to make sure your paper can match the tubing? This is very important to make sure the quality of the metal grade chair. Okay, so before we also use the human to cut the paper. We develop a mold and to ask our workers to cut the paper. But we all no matter how we develop the mold, it is good. But when we cut the paper, we find it is also cannot match the tubing very well. So through in 2015, we developed our first PMC machine to cut the paper. We use the CNC to cut the paper to make sure the paper can match my tubing very well. So only when the paper can match the tubing well, and then you will find it is no dry and no gap. I think that if you are very familiar with the Yumeya's metal wood grade, you will know there is 3 very important advantages for the Yumeya metal wood grade. One is that no dry and no gap. How to make sure no dry and no gap? Like I just now mentioned, it is the paper need to match the tubing very well. If you cannot match it well, okay, you see, I made a simple sample here to show you if the paper cannot match the tubing well, and then you can see a very big dry. This is the dry. Why this dry is happen? Because the paper cannot match the tubing well, so it will have the dry for this one. And sometimes maybe it is not the dry, it is have the gap because the paper cannot match it well. 所以呢，其实为什么优美雅我们在基础布纹这一块，我们有自己很独特的一个点。除了刚才说我们是第一家去使用Tiger 作为我们的底粉引入到我们的这一个基础布纹体系之外，还有一个很关键的点就是说我如何去保证我的纸可以跟我的这一个管型它是完全的匹配，因为其实像我们做椅子的，我们不可能只有一种管型，我们有非常多的管型。那其实我们可能会有这种异形管型，我们也可能有这种很普通的方形的管型，可能还有其他的那一种。其他的那个管型，那它有那么多的不同的管型，如何去保障我们的这个纸能够跟我们的这一个管它完全的匹配跟吻合？很关键的一个点就是你的材质。那我们以前呢，其实也是人工去裁，但是无论我们怎么样去保障我们的这一个模具是标准的，但我们人工开完出来了之后，它就是还是会有一点点的一个小误差，那它就是还是会有一些接缝，或者是有一些是露白的地方。那我们从2015年呢，我们就已经开始了我们独家的这一个技术，我们已经开始用了这种激光的方式，我们的机床来进行开采我们的这一个纸张。那我们现在就可以保障我们所有的椅子，所有的不同部位的管型都能够完全的匹配。那如果不能完全匹配，就是我刚才给大家展示过的2个点，要么就是说有很大的这一个接缝，对吧？有很大的这一个重叠的位置，要么就是有很大的这个露白了，就有很大的这一个露白了。那also if you want a metal wood grade chair looks like a solid wood chair can give you the real solid wood feeling, it must be the wood grade need to be very clear. Okay, here you see, I show you 2 tubing. You see through this one, if I do not tell you this is not the, if I do not tell you this is the metal chair or metal tubing, maybe you will think this is the solid wood. So you can see my wood grade texture, it is very clear, also like this one. You see, it is very clear. But for manufacturing, when they make the metal wood grade, it will be fox. It will be fox. Okay, what is the fox? Okay, you see what is fox? Can you see? You cannot see any wood grade. It is foxy. So in Yumeya, our metal wood grade has 3 very important advantages: no dry and no gap, because we use the machine to cut our paper. Clear, because we have special mold to make sure our paper and can match our tubing well. And for the last thing is durable. How we make sure our durable? Because we cooperate with Tiger particle. And also, until now, for our for Yumeya metal wood grade, we have many special technology. It is layering. First, it is like you can see this photo. It is 3D wood grade. This is the 3D wood grade. This is the 3D wood grade. Maybe if I do not tell you this is the metal wood grade chair, maybe you think this is the solid wood. But I want to tell you this is the metal chair, aluminum chair, but with our 3D metal wood grade technology. You can see, not just see it, it is like the solid wood chair. When you touch it, you also can feel the texture. You also can feel the texture. 那其实呢，优美雅在作为一个领先的这个基础布纹椅子的生产企业呢，我们不仅仅说我们在技术上面，我们在我们的产品的生产上面有自己很独特的优势，其实我们还有一些我们不断的去会开发 不断的去研发一些新的技术。那我们现在的一个很重要的技术就是3D 木纹技术。那这个3D 木纹的技术，如果我不告诉你的话，可能你会认为它就是一个实木椅子。但是其实我告诉你，这一个是一个纯正的铝合金椅子，然后只是表面上用了我的这一个3D 木纹技术。那现在的3D 木纹技术不仅仅是可以给到你，是说您看它的时候。看起来是像金属木像实木，其实当你去摸它的时候，它也能够感受到了那种类似于木眼的这种触觉。那除了这一个之外呢，其实除了这一个之外呢，其实我们还有这一个就是户外木纹。那户外木纹呢，我们是从去年年底正式试验成功了，那是今年才开始再往外去推的。那这个就是我们研发出来的第一套户外木纹的椅子了。OK， for our metal wood grade, as the world leading metal wood grade furniture manufacturer, we are not only can make sure our metal wood grade it is advantage, but also we have our very special technology, like just now introduced the 3D, and also now we also can use our use the metal wood grade for outdoor. And this is the technology we launched from last year. Now you can make sure. Now we can promise you. We can give you the guarantee that the outdoor metal wood grade you can use for 10 years. 10 years you put it outdoor. No matter what UV it is, and the color will not change. And here it is some special color. We developed for the thick metal outdoor. So why I will develop the outdoor metal wood grade? Because I discovered some of my clients when they get the project, they have a very big difficulty is that they can win the indoor business, but for the outdoor, sometimes the restaurant or the hotel owner, they want to match it. So they want the color can be the match. So that's why from last year we developed it and launched the outdoor metal wood grade. If you want to know more about Yumeya's outdoor metal wood grade technology or maybe the color, you can contact myself. So just now I introduced Yumeya metal wood grade because most of the friends they know Yumeya because of the metal wood grade. But metal wood grade it is not today's the main thing I want to discuss with all of my friends. Today what I want to discuss it is the difference from Yumeya itself, the big difference from Yumeya between Yumeya and the other factory. Except metal wood grade。那其实呢，金属木纹也不是我今天主要想去跟大家一起去讨论的一些问题。那其实我今天还更想去跟大家一起去分享的是说，除了金属木纹之外，其实优美雅跟其他的工厂它有什么不一样的地方？那其实我自己在这一个行业，或者是说在这家公司已经做了超过10年的时间。那其实我一直都会去想。到底我的客人，当他要去选择一个工厂，因为本来我们优美雅就是立足于高端产品的制造的，那我也会老是去想，到底我的客人当他去选择一个工厂的时候，他会衡量什么方面？那我认为他们可能会从3个方面去衡量。一个方面是什么呢？生产力。第二个方面是什么呢？服务力。第3个方面是什么？开发力。I think that because you may only focus on the high-end product, no matter it's hotel, restaurant, or the senior room, only focus on the high-end product. So I always think one thing, what my client will focus on when they select a new supplier, a new factory. I think that there is 3 parts to measuring the combine. There is three parts to measuring the combined strength of our factory. I think first it is the product capacity. The second is service capacity, and the last is the developing capacity. Okay, first we can discuss about the product capacity, 服务力。 福利。为什么我会觉得服务力是排在第一位呢？因为其实很简单啦。当一个客人他要选择一个工厂的时候，肯定是因为他手头上可能有订单，或者是他即将有订单，那他肯定首先要去衡量的就是说，到底这一家工厂它的生产能力去到哪里，对不对？Why I think that for the product capacity it is the first element. Because I think that when a client wants to find a new supplier, a new factory, maybe now he has an order, or maybe in the future he will have the order. So the first thing must be he can make the factory can meet his production needs. Okay. For the production capacity, I think that the very important thing it is not only how many pieces a company or a factory one man can make. I think that the first thing must be the quality. 我认为呢，就是说在生产力这一块，不仅仅只是说到底一个工厂，不是说一个工厂它一个月能够生产多少，当然这个很重要，但是我认为在衡量一家工厂它能够生产多少东西之前，一个很关键的一个点是质量。因为为什么我觉得质量它很重要呢？因为如果没有质量，你生产再多，其实在外国客人的眼里，在我们的客人的眼里，这些都是垃圾。所以为什么优美雅一直都把质量是放在了我们整个生产里面的首要地位。So in Yumeya's philosophy, quality is the base.If no quality, no need to discuss about design or anything else. I think that maybe some of the client they will think that quality maybe it's the strength. It can be we not broken. This is the quality. But yes, safety is very important for the commercial.But in Yumeya's quality philosophy, we think that for the good quality, it must be include 5 steps. Okay, here I will show you what it is the 5. First, like I just now mentioned, safety, it is very important because I do the commercial. I know that if my chair or my client sell a chair to a hotel, to a restaurant, or to a senior living place,When a client, when a guy sit on it and the chair broken, that is big problem for my client. So safety, it is very important. But except safety, another very important thing is standard. Why I call standard also very important. You think that I do the hotel business, like I do the Disney, I also do the Hilton, many 5-star hotel.And when they give me the order, sometimes maybe it's 100, but most of the time maybe it's 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So when these 3,000 shares they put together, if the size is different, okay, when you put it together, you can see it is big change. And I think the hotel or the restaurant, they cannot accept it.And also it is not good for them to acceptable. So standard for commercial, especially for the hotel, it is very important. And for the third part is comfort. We cannot forget one thing. No matter the chair looks how good, a very important thing it is for seat. So comfort, it is a chair when you develop it. And for the fourth part is detail because when people see a chair, you will see the finish, you can see the fabric, show the detail. It is the first thing to catch the client's eye. So whether you pay attention to the detail, it is very important. And for the last part is package because we mainly is do the export business and all our product need to put on the need to load on the container and ship to different country. So package is also very important.I totally remember that when I started a business in this industry, one of my clients tell me one thing. See, no matter how good your chair looks, But when I receive the container, when I open the container, if the chair is broken, make no sense how good you make a chair. You need to make sure your chair you need to make sure your package it is stronger enough. 所以说呢，在优美雅它整个质量意识里面，我们认为首当其冲的肯定是强度，因为毕竟我是做这一个商用家具的，我无法去想象，当我的一把椅子，无论是卖到酒店也好，卖到餐厅也好，或者是说卖到这一个养老院也好，当我的客人的终端的客人他坐在上面，然后他摔下来，或是椅子断裂了，导致他摔伤了，我是无法想象这一个后果的。所以说，在我们作为一个商用家具的生产企业来说，我们必须首先要确保的一定是它的一个强度。但是除了强度之外，因为我们是做酒店的，无论我是做迪士尼的酒店也好，或者是我做其他的类似于希尔顿啊，或是万豪啊等等这些5星级的酒店也好，我们都不可以去否认的一个点，他们有时候可能是给我们是几百张的椅子了，但是很经常他们都是给我几千张，甚至是上千张几千张，甚至上万张的椅子。那当它那么大一批量的货它放在一起的时候，如果你的椅子有不同的尺寸、不同的这个倾斜度，它不能够达到标准，您认为酒店方他能够接受吗？所以说这也是我们认为质量里面非常重要的一部分。那第3方面就是舒适度，因为我们不能够忘记的一个点，无论我的椅子设计的怎么样，你的强度怎么样，它还是要给人去做的。如果一把椅子坐下去我就好难受的话，那我不认为这是一把好质量的一个椅子。所以好质量的椅子，至少你要让您的客人，让您的受众他坐下去的时候，他能够得到很好的放松。那第4部分就是说是细节。为什么是细节呢？其实很简单，你想想，一把椅子它放在您的客人、您的潜在客人的面前的时候，首先会抓住他的眼球的，一定是面积最大的是什么？面料也好，表面处理也好，那这些都是细节的呈现。那如果你的细节做不好，那他一定是没有心思再去了解说，哎呀，你的强度是多少，或是您的设计怎么样，或是您的舒适度，因为您的细节已经让他第一个印象就是您的质量是不 OK 的。那最后一个，因为我是做出口生意为主的，那很关键的一个点，我所有的货物都要通过集装箱，然后运到不同的国家去。那当我要运到不同的国家去的时候，它有一个很关键的一个点，就是如何我的包装能够保护好我的货物。我很记得，当我刚加入这一个行业的时候，我有一个客人，他曾经跟我说过一句话，他说：“C您的椅子做的再好，如果你不能够在包装这一块很好的保护，当他收到集装箱的时候，他一打开，椅子如果都已经坏掉了，其实无论你椅子做的再好，都没有任何的意义了。所以说，我们认为好产品，它不仅仅只是说是强度，它包括5个很重要的方面，缺一不可。一个是强度，第2个是什么？标准度。第3个是什么？是它的这个舒适度。第4个是什么？细节。最后一个就是它的这一个包装。那 OK， 那下面我会一步步来说，我们优美雅在这5个方面，到底我们都是怎么去做的。Okay, so with this that for a good quality chair, it must be include the five parts like I just now mentioned, for the safety, for the standard, for the comfortable, for the detail, and also for the package. Now I will introduce all these to you one by one. For the safety, I can promise you one thing. I can give you the guarantee that all Yumeya's chair, we can give you 10 years warranty for the structure. Or Yumeya's chair, we can give you the guarantee for 10 years. For 10 years for the structure. It means that during this 10 years, if my chair have any problem for broken, okay, if the structure broken, just come back to myself. We will make a new chair for you, and we will bear all the costs. OK， 所以说呢，在优美雅关于强度这一块，我觉得无论我怎么说，我觉得 都不为过的一个点，就是首先是一个保障期。那我所有的椅子，我今天在直播间也可以告诉你们所有人，我们所有的椅子都可以提供10年框架的保修期。那我相信在中国能够说给到您10年框架保修期的工厂是凤毛麟角的。那为什么我们能够有这样子的自信心，可以给到你这么一个呢？其实一个很关键的一个点就是我们的用料，我们的结构。So Yumeya is the first company, first factory in China who can give you 10 years warranty for the structure. Why we have the confidence that we can give you this 10 years warranty? Okay, because we use the special material and we have our special structure and also special tubing. Okay, first I want to let you know my special tubing. My material, okay, you can see here, you can see the thickness of my tubing. All the aluminum share in Yumeya, we give you, it is more than 2 mm thickness. And for some part, for the strand part, we will use not only 2 mm, like this tubing, it is for the lead tubing. What we use, it is 3.5 mm thickness. So, maybe most of the other factory, most the other factory, they also tell you they can use the 2 mm, also their quality. But you just see the thickness, you can see what is the using. So, good material, enough thickness is the first step to make sure the chair is stronger enough. And the second part is that, you see, all my chair for the strand part, I have many special tubing. We put special insert, we put special tubing insert to make sure all my chair, all my tubing, it is stronger enough. Maybe you will have one question that, why aluminum need to put this insert? Okay. A very important thing I want to introduce to you is that aluminum, it is very soft. Aluminum, it is very soft. No matter when you're bending it or maybe when you do the welding, okay, it will easy to deform. So when we put this, we can make sure all this space, it is smaller. So it no need to bear so big strength, can make sure it is strong. 为什么我们要用到这样子的一种加筋管呢？其实刚才我用英文是介绍了一下，第一步是你的原材料。那我们优美雅所有的铝合金的用料都是2.0以上的。那对于一些支撑的部位呢，我们甚至是用到了超过了2.0的厚度，像这一个我们已经是直接用到了3.5的一个厚度。所以说，你说有很多的工厂，他告诉你，哎呀，我的质量也是很好或其他。我觉得一个很关键一个点，首先你要看它的用量，而且它的这一个铝合金的厚度，或者是说它的这一个厚度。到底是它喷了粉了之后的厚度，还是说它原始的时候就这样子的厚度？所以我们在我们优美雅，我们经常会跟我们的客人说一句很关键的话：无论你现在再怎么样去选择工厂，看过很多的样品都好，我觉得一个很关键的一个点，你一定要来工厂，因为为什么你不是买一张样品，你也不是说去只是看一下它的这一个展示给你的物料。因为它在线上生产的所有的大货，它是没办法去欺骗你的。你要看它在线上生产的所有的原材料，到底它有没有给到你用到足够的厚度，这个我认为就非常的重要了。OK， 刚才除了这个厚度之外，还有一个很关键的一个点，就是这一个加筋式的一个结构。那其实我们优美雅的大部分的管，我们都要做到这个加筋管。为什么呢？其实一个很关键的一个点，就是因为铝合金它是一个非常软的一种材质来的。如果你不进行加硬的话，它的硬度可能只有3度或是4度，它是一个非常软的一个材质。那所以如果你的面积过大的时候，它就会存在一个很关键的一个点是什么呢？您在弯管也好，或者是说您在这一个 焊接了之后，因为它的面太大了，它的强度太弱了，它的硬度太弱了，它可能就会变形或是断裂。所以我们通过加劲的方式，我们就减少了它这些受力的面。要么就是那么一点点的面来在受力，那就可以确保它的这个强度。这就是为什么我们能够去保障10年的一个保修期的一个很关键的一个点。这所有的东西真的都不是说我只是嘴上说，它有一个很关键的一个点，就是到底您的这一个材质您是怎么去做到的。那我们还有一个很特殊的东西来保障我们的这一个强度的，就是您看，就是这种叫插入式结构。OK。Except just now what I introduced for the enough tubing and enough thickness for the special tubing, For another very important thing to make sure our strength, it is our insert structure. This year when I go to Australia to see a new client, that guy do most of his product it is for steel or for the solid wood, and he has one question for me that he asked me, see, aluminum it is very soft, how you make sure your chair is stronger enough? And then I show this structure to him, and then he know, oh, your quality is very good because I use the special structure. Most of the outside factory, when they make this structure, they will put this tubing only until this part. What I mean? Okay, I will show you. They will only put this tubing like this, okay? And then to weld here. This, so it means that you only have the connect for this structure, only the weld point. But for the weld point, you need to do the polish, right? So when after you do the polish, all this part it is not strong enough. And Yumeya, how we do? We put this tubing insert. You see, we put this tubing insert. You see, we put this tubing insert. So no matter how polished we do this part, we can still to make sure it is stronger enough. This is what Yumeya special. So when you see a chair, maybe it looks very close, but when you carry it, maybe you can feel the weight is different. And the second difference is the insert structure. All is different. So why Yumeya can dare to guarantee you 10 years structural warranty? Because we use 3 special parts to make sure our strength. One is not thick, at least 2 mm thickness, and for some special part is 3.5. The second part it is the special tubing, and for the last part it is our insert structure to make sure our strength. Okay. And also now Yumeya, when we make this is our strength, and now last month we finished our new lab building, and we built a new lab with our brother factory. Now in our new lab, we can do the test for the strength. Like this is test for the strength, okay, test for the strength, and also for the finish test. So now in Yumeya, all our new product, when we launch in the market, we will first do all the tests in our lab, including the strength, including the fabric, including the finish, including the foam. So only we finish all these tests, we can tell you what quality we supply you. So when now if you have an order, or maybe you have an project, maybe your client it is worried about your quality, need the certificate, no problem, you can contact myself. We also can give you the test report, the certificate, okay? And the second part, like just now I mentioned, it is for the standard. How Yumeya to make sure our standard, okay? Now in Yumeya, we have 6 welding robots. Okay, maybe some of the people they are thinking about that for the welding rubber, mainly it is to make the capacity it is bigger. Yes, this is one part, but a very important part for our welding rubber, it is to make sure our standard. Why? Because our welding rubber it is imported from Japan, and this welding rubber have a very special thing is that when the two tubing it is the different, it is more than 1 mm, it will stop the welding. You need to do the adjust, so it can be a good test to make sure all my tubing when cutting it is standard. 所以说，其实在关于介绍这个标准化这一块，我们如何做到这一块呢？其实我们想一个很简单的一个，我举一个很简单的我们在做的一个事情，就是我们现在用机械手来进行我们的所有的产品的一个焊接。那目前在优美雅呢，我们有6个机械手。可能有一些朋友他就会问了，哎呀，你这个机械手不是为了来提高您的这个产能的吗？为什么你会说它是可以用来保障您的这一个准度的呢？这其中的奥妙就在于我们的这个机械手是从日本进口的。那这一个机械手它最大的一个特点是什么呢？就是说，当2个管它的标准度不一样的时候，就是说，如果它的一个本来我这2条管焊在一块的，如果它其中1条管它已经是比原来的标准它大了1 mm， 它就马上会停止一个焊接。而我们认为标准你的一个很核心的第一个点就是你的材料开采的时候，你本来就是要做到标准。所以说我们现在是通过机械手的方式来确保我们的材料在开采的时候已经是标准的，而且我们还有一个很特殊的一个环节，来确保我们在整个生产过程里面，我们的框架焊接完了之后它是标准的。那这个就是叫调平的一个环节了，itself we use the welding rubber to make sure our material it is standard. We also use special way to make sure my frame it is standard after finish the welding. It is adjustment. Maybe it seems it is very simple, but I can say one thing. In China, few factory they have this process. Why? Because all this process it will cost the money. All this need to do by hand. So if a small factory he can give you a very cheap price, you need to think about how he can cover all the process. So he can save many process. And the first process they will save it is for the adjust. But if the chair do not do the adjust, and then it cannot be standard. Why? Because when you is 3 mm or 5 mm slightly change, so you need to use a man to adjust the whole size and also the inner size to make sure the whole size is the same, and also to make sure the back can be the same. Because now most of my clients, when they cooperate with me, they are not buy the finished chair from my factory. Maybe they will buy only the frame and also the plywood, and they will do the upholstery in their factory, in their country. Okay, so if you buy 100 frame from my company and also buy 100 plywood from my company, and then you want to do the upholstery in your country, okay. If my product it is not standard, it means that maybe just for the back, one bag is bigger, one bag is smaller. It means that when you receive this 100 frame, 100 plywood, you need to match it one by one. But you know that the cost in your country it is much more higher than in China. So how to make sure the product standard? Not only it is a requirement for the hotel business, but also if you are doing for the small project, you want to do the upholstery in your country, a very important step it is to make sure the product is standard. And adjustment it is very important. Yumeya have 5 people every day to do the adjustment to make sure the whole size is the same and also the inner size for the plywood is the same. So when you receive my frame and receive my plywood, you just put on it. No need to do the match. It can be matched well. Okay. So this is the standard. Standard also very important for the quality. 刚才呢，我就是解释到为什么标准度它很重要。除了说我们现在用机械手的方式来确保我们的这一个强度标准度之外，其实我们还用到了一个很关键的一个点，就是我们的这一个调频。那其实你想想，如果一个工厂它确实是价格很低，它怎么可以覆盖得了每一个步骤呢？所以说，而调频就是他们会去做的第一步，去砍掉的一个部门。所以当你没有调频的时候，那你的椅子一定是不标准的。为什么？因为它经焊接，它是一个热胀冷缩的过程，它一定会变形的。那如果你不去进行一个调节 ，OK， 那您收到这批票货的时候，它一定是各种各样的尺寸、各种各样的倾斜度都有了。那第三个就是 comfort。那 comfort 这一块呢，很简单，我给你看一下我的这一个海绵啊，这个走了，我还没过来。OK， 你可以看一下我的这一个海绵。OK，you can see my foam. OK，I also will bring one foam here to show you my foam. OK，you see. Now in Yumeya, most of my product, if it is my product, okay, we will use the molded foam. This can give the good support for the seclusion. So for detail, if you want to do the good upholstery, the first thing is that you need to use the good foam. And you can see our upholstery. Okay, here it is just one back. Just one back. You can see my upholstery. It is in a very good light. And also, like just now I introduced, Yumeya, we use the tiger powder coat to make sure our finish it is very it is durable. I always mean that if you want to get the good finish for your frame, not only you use the tiger powder coat, a very important thing is that you need to have 3 steps to make sure your whole finish can be good. The first, it needs to make sure the frame it is smooth. It needs to make sure the frame it is smooth. I always to make a joke that make a finish on a frame, on a metal frame. It seems like the girl to do the makeup on the frame. If your face have some small point, okay, it is the same. If the frame it is not smooth enough, after you do the powder coat or after you do the wood grade, you also can see the dot on it. 其实呢，喷涂呢，它是一个体系来的，它不仅仅只是说您用了这一个tiger 老虎粉，它就能够获得最好的一个效果。其实它就是类似于女孩子她去做这一个化妆一样，如果你的脸蛋本来就是有包包啊，有那个痘痘啊，或者是起多的坑坑洼洼，那你化完妆了之后，它还是能看到的。那其实我们的表面处理也是一样的道理。如果您的表面是不光滑的，你喷完涂了之后，其实它还是能够看到那个坑洼。所以的第一步一定是要保证你的表面是光滑的。那第二步就是说你要用到我们的这个胎头粉，让它更加的耐劳了，对吧 ？So how we make sure our finish is good. The first thing is we need to do 3 type polish before we do the powder coat. First polish it is for the tubing. The second type polish it is for the welding, the joint. Okay, the 3 part it is when the whole frame it is finished, we will do the fine welding polish. Fine polish again to make sure the whole frame it is very smooth, and only after this the frame it is smooth enough, and then you do the powder coat or you do the wood grade and use the tiger powder coat, it can get a very good effect. And for the last part it is for the package. Okay, package it included 2 parts. One it is for safety you need to protect the product safety, and the second part is that you need to help our client to save the space. 就是说有效的这一个包装，它必须得要包含两个方面，一个就是肯定是有效的保护，但是第二个是你不能过度保护，你还要协助我们的客人要节省它的包装成本，而且还要节省它的这一个运输的成本。毕竟像那个在2021年、2022年的时候，海运费是突然间涨了10倍，那这个就是一个非常夸张的这么一个数据了。那当时我们公司也是推出了很多的方法来协助我们的客人来节省这一个海运费。那这里我给你们介绍就叫做是 KD 技术。其实这一把椅子它本来是一个不可以叠装的椅子来的，但是我们通过我们的这一个 KD 技术了之后，我们一个柜子可以装了2倍的货物。那我们当时在海运费可能是2万块钱一个柜子的时候，你想想，本来我只能装200把椅子，现在我能装400把椅子。那大家同样的产品去竞争的话，我的产品就非常具有竞争力了。For the value package, I can share one very interesting thing is that in 2021 and 2022, the shipping cost it is increased maybe 10 times, maybe 20,000 for one container. Okay, that it is very big cost. So that time we also developed a very special technology called KD technology. Like this chair, it is not a stackable chair, right? So in one container, maybe you only can load 200 for one container. But after we use our KD technology, we separate the base and the back, okay, and keep the same rule. For one container, we can load 400. So you think if one container is 20,000 USD for 200 share and 400 share, it is big change for the shipping cost. So that time I can when you and your competitors are selling the same chair, but Yumeya's chair can help you maybe save 25 USD dollar for the shipping cost. You have the big competitor in the market. So Yumeya are always thinking about how to help our client to be more competitive in the market. For the product capacity, just now I introduced it is for the quality, but also one company how many pieces he can make for 1 month, it is also very important. Maybe one day you get an order for 5,000, 10,000. Okay, maybe your client need you to ship in maybe just 60 days. So what can you do? And a big factory can meet this requirement. Here it is the photo for Yumeya. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 workshops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 workshops, and we have 1 building for the office and also for our showroom. And our areas, it is more than 20. Our areas is more than 20,000 square meter. 20,000 square meter. And our monthly capacity, it is for side chair. For side chair, 1 month we can make 100,000. For 1 month we can make 100,000. And for the armchair, we can make 40,000 per month. So when one day you get an order maybe for 10,000, maybe or 20,000, no problem. You may have the capacity to finish your order in time, and this can give you a very, very big confidence that to win the big order. And also, now from 2018, Chinese government should pay more attention to the environment protection. So if your factory do not have the license of the environment protection, maybe you will be closed anytime. But for Yumeya, okay, you can see this is our license. This is our license for the environment protection. So we can open all the time. We have no need to worry about that. The government will check our factory and then we will close. But in many small factories, they cannot get this license. So when the government comes, they need to close their factory. So if you give them the order, maybe they promise you they can finish in 30 days, but because they need to close maybe 15 days or 20 days because they do not have the license for the environment protection, maybe it will extend to 45 days, 50 days, maybe more longer. So, and then how you explain to the client. So a big factory not only can give you the good quality, but also can help you to win the big order because we have the big capacity for 1 month, and also we have the environment protection license. You don't need to worry, we will close at any time when the government come to check. 其实，在18年开始呢，中国政府已经是非常的关注环保这一块。那其实优美雅也是一直把这一块放在心里面的。那我们是有这一个环保证的，所以说我们不会像很多的小工厂一样说，可能我们今天接了单，然后可能明天我们就因为环保的问题被关门了。但是很多的小工厂，可能你给了他也承诺你30天的交货期，但是因为他关门了，他又怎么样可以给你去承诺这一个呢？这个就是很关键。所以大厂或者是说一个有保障的工厂，它不仅仅是说是质量它可以给到你，还有一个很关键，当你去赢一些大订单的时候，它的产能够满足到您的大订单的这一个覆盖。而且还有一个很关键，它的环保，我们的这个齐全的证书能够确保我们能够在答应的交货期之内给到您这个交货。Okay, so a good sample it do not mean a good quality for the bulk order. So we always tell our client, manufacturing can make a very good sample. Many, because just with one chair it is very easy. But we always tell our client, you are not buy one chair, you are not buy 10 chairs, you are buy a bulk order. So before you place the order, we invite you to come to our factory to see the bulk order we are making on our production line. And then you can see our quality, you can see our factory, and then you will know what support we can give you. Okay? And the second part, the second part, I think, to measuring the combined strength of a factory, it is the service capacity. And for the service capacity, I think that the very important thing it is for the sales team, because first you will to discuss with the sales team whether the sales team it is a professional, whether they can understand what you mean, whether they can reply you within 24 hours. This is very important. And in Yumeya, this is my sales team. Except my sales team, I also have my marketing team, I also have my client service team. So I have more than 20 people for my department to give the service to all my clients. And all this, my team, my main employee, they all work for me more than 4 or 5 years. So they're all very professional, they can reply you within 24 hours. This is very important. And except the service team, I think another very important thing is that whether we can support you to make a sample. Because if you are now you want to do some hotel project, and the designer maybe they will select one chair, they want to see the sample, you need to make a sample. But for manufacturing, they do not have their sample or their developing department, so they cannot make a sample for you. But in Yumeya, we have a very strong engineer team. We have our very strong engineer team. This is my boss. Okay, and for the rest, it is our another engineer. All they work for this industry, it is more than 20 years. So when you need to make a sample, no problem. We can finish the sample within 7 days because we have a very big sample department. They have 4 people for the frame, 2 people for the particle, and 3 people for the upholstery. So all the sample, we can finish it within 7 days. And for some new product, maybe it will be longer, it 10 or 15 days. But a very important thing is that we can give you this support. 所以说呢，除了刚才说的销售人员很关键之外，其实还有一个很关键的一个就是打样部门。很多中国的工厂其实他们都不具备打样的一个功能，因为为什么打样它毕竟是一个消耗的一个部门，但是在优美雅呢，我们有一个非常强大的这一个打样的一个团队。那首先呢，我们的打样团队呢是由我们老板亲自来带领的。那我老板做这一行呢，已经是超过了35年的经验了。那包括其他的一个合作伙伴呢，也是在这一行已经是超过了20年的经验。那除了他们之外，其实我们整个打样的部门，我们还包括了4个是做框架的。2个是做表面处理的，还有是3个是做这一个蒙布的。所以说我们整个团队下来，我们可以满足我们的客人7天就可以把一张样品给打出来的这么一个需求。当然有可能有一些很特殊的，甚至我们5天都可以做出来。那如果是一些比较新的产品，可能我们会需要长一点点的时间，可能会去到10天到15天，但是至少我们能够协助您打样，而您可以通过展示样品的方式来赢取订单。那我相信这一个在我们做商用生意的时候，它是非常重要的一个环节来的。那除了这一个之外，刚才我一直也在强调的，就是说，其实我有一个非常强大的一个 marketing 的一个部门，而我的 marketing 的部门呢，它可以提供非常多的这一个销售的物料来支持我们的客人去赢取订单。无论说客人提出来，我想要什么特殊的面料，或者是说我想要什么样子的一个表面处理，或者是我想要一个什么特殊的皮手孔，或者是说脚塞，我们的这个 marketing 的部门都可以迅速的来找到相应的物料来支持到我们的客人，同时还可以提供到的就是我刚才给大家展示了很多的这样子的一些图片，让他们去进行一个销售。Is that the sales team, the sample, the developing department? But another very important is that I have a very strong marketing department, and my marketing department, they can based on the client's requirement to support the special, like special fabric finish or the special handle hole or glide. They can quickly to search it in the market and to help our client to meet our clients' needs and win the order. And also, we always to support them many sales material like this kind of the HD photo. All this we all our new product we can support you this kind of the HD photo, and also like something like this, the selling material. So we call this, it is the easy way to start your business with Yumeya. I remember that before I discussed with some of the clients, they told me that they need to, when they're running their business, they need to do the marketing, they need to do the selling, they also need to discuss with the supplier, also need to training the sales team. Many things they need to do. They also need to build their website, many things, but there are only 1 people or 2 people. How can they to quickly to running this kind of the business? So in Yumeya, we have a very special support. We call it is easy way to start your business with Yumeya. Because my strong marketing department, we can help you like this kind of the marketing material, for the fabric, for the finish, all this we can change it to your logo. Not only use the Yumeya's logo, but we also can use it in your logo. So you no need to worry about, you need to take time to do the marketing, to prepare the marketing material. All this we can make for you. And also like just now this kind of the photo, we all have the very good HD photo. We can send this to you and you can just put it on your website and launch it. And I know maybe some of my clients, they are the first time to do the metal wood grade business. Maybe his sales team, if it's not understand metal wood grade, no problem. I also can go to your country to help your help you to training your sales team. So we can support you many things to help you easier to start a new business. Okay, if you want to know more about for Yumeya's easy way to start a business, just contact my sales team. Just contact my sales team. We can help you for this part. 就是说，其实很多的客人他们在开展他们的生意的时候，他们都会跟我说，其实他们要附上很多东西，无论是采购也好，市场的调研也好，市场的资料的销售物料的准备也好，还有就是说客人的销售团队的培训，他们要做很多的事情。所以他们要开展一个新的项目的时候，确实很困难，因为很多的客人可能他就1到2个人，他很困难去开展这个工作。所以我们也考虑到他们有这一个情况，所以我们Yumeya也推出了一个就是说经销商的政策，我们可以协助我们的客人去做所有的这种销售物料，把所有的这些名字都改成了他的一个名字。OK， 然后我们也还可以提供我们所有的这些图片来协助你，你直接把我的图片放在你的官网上，你直接去推广就行了，你还不需要自己去准备所有的资料了。OK， 那除了这些之外，其实我们如果您的销售或是您是刚开始接触基础木纹，或在这一块可能销售团队不是很懂基础木纹，那我们也可以提供在线或者去到现场的一种培训。所以我们做了很多的工作来协助我们的客人更容易去开展基础木纹的一个生意。那其实除了刚才说到的这一个，其实我们Yumeya还有一个非常特殊的一个点是什么呢？就是我们的产品，当我们完成了1票大货了之后，我们的这一个生产部门会把所有的大货的所有的参数都会记录下来。那这一个有什么作用呢？因为我们很多的客人不是说只买1票货，他可能会翻单。那翻单的时候，如果你没有这些数据的一个记录，下一次翻单的时候，你可能做出来就跟以前是完全不一样了。那这就加大了我们的客人跟我们合作的难度。所以我们也有自己内部非常好的一些相关的记录习惯，会把所有的东西都给记录下来。Also, very interesting I want to share with you is that I know that maybe you place 500 here to me, but maybe in the future you also need to place another 100 for the same style, for the same client, right? But many small factory maybe they cannot write down all your production partner, so they cannot remember what is the data for all the production, and when you place the order again, maybe they need you to check it with your client. It is very difficult for you to cooperate with the factory. But for our factory, first our development department, when they do the production, they will make a drawing. The drawing will include all the data. And also, when we finish the order, we will check the chair one by one, and we will write down all the data to correct our drawing. And this is very easy for our client to repeat the order again. 那么呢，我们最后一个想去说的一个点是什么呢？就是我们的这一个开发的一个实力了。For the last part, I want to share with you it is the development capacity. 那关于这一个开发实力这一块呢，我觉得我们也真的是拿正了牌了的。那这里首先我给你展示一个证书，那这一个证书是国家颁发给我们Yumeya的，就是这一个高新技术企业。高新技术企业。Okay, first first I introduce my development capacity. At first, I want to show you a license that it is given by the Chinese government. Here it is so Yumeya, it is the good technology factory. In the past, we launched a lot of the special technology. Here I show you something like this here. I know that for many hotel or restaurant, because they have small base to store the chair, so they need to the chair can stand more. So we have very special technology to make sure our chair can stand 10 pieces high. When a chair maybe only can stand 5 pieces, but we have a very special technology that can make our chair stand 10 pieces. 我们在过去其实也推出了很多不一样的一个技术，那其中有几个是很具有代表性的。第一个是什么？叫叠装技术。其实很多像这样子的椅子呢，它只能够叠装5张，超过5张它就会倾倒。但是呢，优美雅呢，我们有一个很特殊的技术，可以把我们的椅子可以改成叠装10张。那其实这一个的价值是什么呢？可能中国就比较地大物博了，但是对于很多的国外来说的话，其实他们的空间都是非常有限的，那他们没有那么大的储存空间去储存不同的椅子，那所以他们就会要求100椅子可能可以叠5张、10张，甚至更多。那怎么样来满足？那我们优美雅就有这么一个特殊的技术。Like this kind of the chair, normally it can stack 5 pieces and then it will fall down. But in Yumeya, we have the technology to change it. It can stack 10 pieces high and it will not fall down. And the second technology I want to tell you, it is my particle technology, powder coating. Okay, like I just now mentioned, Yumeya, we get the license of environment protection. So we cannot do the painting in our factory. But I know that many clients, they will have the requirement for the shining product, right? Like this, the shining product. For the powder coat, it is very, very difficult to make it shining. So Yumeya, we have a special technology, we call it the powder coat. So we can use the powder coat and then to make the finish is like the painting. It is like the painting. Shining, but it is powder coat, environment protection, and durable. And like just now, I also introduced, we have the 3D metal wood grade and also the outdoor wood grade. So every period, Yumeya will launch a lot of the new technology to meet the market requirement. 所以说，其实我们能够拿到这一个高新企业，我相信也不是说真的只是一个表面上的一个证书。其实我们优美雅真的是在过去的这几年也是做了很多的工作，包括我刚才提到的一个点，就是我们的叠装技术，包括还有我们的这一个2次喷涂的技术。其实2次喷涂听起来很简单，但是其实它对环境的要求，对它整体的效果对环境的要求很高。而且还有一个很关键的点，就是因为通过2次喷涂的方式，我们能够把是哑光的这一个喷粉，的效果，我们是转成了这一个亮光的油漆的效果。那最后一个就是我们也还有我们的刚才提到的3D 布纹技术啊，包括我们的幻木纹技术，所以我们在不同的时期都在不断的去研发推出我们的一个新的技术。而且呢，我们在2017年，我们已经跟我们的这一个设计师，这是我合作的第一个设计师，他是一个香港的一个设计师。每一年呢，我们其实都可以推出至少5到10款新产品。那今年的出产就特别高了，因为为什么呢？今年其实我在年头的时候也是通过兄弟工厂的介绍，去找到了一个意大利的一个设计师。那我们的第一套马上就完成了。那大家可以期待一下，我们将会在2024年1月份的这一个全国经销商大会上面会推出我们的第一套意大利设计的 椅子。Okay, so this is the first designer I cooperate. I cooperate with him from since 2017 until now. We have cooperated for more than 5 years. Every year we will have more than 5 to 10 pieces new product launched in the market. Of course, this year we have more. We have more every month. We have our new product because before I think that. Before, I always worry that the factory in China, they will copy me. But now, I think if I scare the other factory to copy me and I do not launch the new product, only can make my clients lose their competitive. So now, I will keep on developing and then to use the special technology, special tubing to make my new product. It is very special. So now, also this year I go to Italy and I find out another new designer, and the first product I think we will finish soon, and we will launch it in our next show. Our next show, it is for our international show for the new product. So follow us and you can see our new products that designed by our Italy designer. And I think that just now the three part, it is the very important thing that So just now I introduced the three parts to introduce how to measuring the combined strength of a factory. One, it is the product capacity. Product capacity including the quality and also including the capacity of the production. The second part, it is for the service capacity, including the sales team, whether they are professional or not, and whether they can support you to make a sample, and also whether they can help you to do the business. And for the last thing, it is for the developing capacity. Developing capacity including whether they have the technology to can make you it is competitive in the market, and also whether they have many new product launched every year to make you it is competitive. So for the last thing, because Yumeya it is mainly is do the metal wood grade chair, and many clients they have very interesting that how we change a solid wood chair to the metal wood grade chair, because maybe now you want to cooperate with me and also you have a very hot sell solid wood chair in your showroom. Okay, I can tell you that you just send your solid wood chair to me, I can help you to change it to the metal wood grade. How we do this? How we change the solid wood chair to the metal wood grade chair? First, you just give me the image. Of course, if you have the sample and ship to me, it's better. But if do not have this, no problem. Just send me your image. Just send me the image of the chair that you are hot sell, or maybe you think it is a very good selling product. Send me the image, and then I will base on this image, I will make a drawing for you to confirm whether this is the size, whether this is the chair, whether this is good for you. Why we will make the drawing for you? Because sometimes for some tubing, we do not have the same like the solid wood chair. So we will use our closed tubing to make the sample. This can help you to save the development cost and also can make the chair is cheaper, because when we develop a chair, first we need to think about if the chair is very expensive, I don't think it makes sense when we launch it in the market. So when you send me the image of the chair, I will base on this chair, based on my existing tubing, I will make a drawing for you to confirm. And then after that, after you confirm the drawing, I will make a sample for you to check. I will make 3D mold for you to check whether it is looks like what you want. Okay, if everything is confirmed, okay, I will finish the chair. So you can see, when you send me the chair, it looks like this one, and I will finish the 95% metal wood grade chair based on your chair. So if you want to start a business with Yumeya, or maybe you have some wholesale solid wood chair, you want to change it to the metal wood grade, or maybe you see some chair very good, you think it is very good selling in the market, you want to change it to the metal wood grade. Okay, just send me the imaging. I will send the drawing to you based on my existing drawing, existing tubing, send the drawing for you to convert it, and then I will make the 3D mold for you to check, okay, it is what I want. I will make a real sample for you. So it is not difficult, and I can tell you that we can make sure the chair it is 95% close to your chair. Maybe now you will have one question, why I need to change my solid wood chair to my metal wood grade chair. Like at the beginning, we start today's live show, metal wood grade can give you two very big value. One is that for the high-end product, we can give you the same quality to the solid wood chair, but only 50% of the price. The second is that, like the restaurant chair, maybe the price is very close, but I can give you double quality. So I think this is very, very big value for the metal wood grade to chair used for the commercial. So if you want to know more about metal wood grade, want to know more about Yumeya furniture, just follow my website, or maybe you can contact with myself. I'm sure they can give you the professional service. Thank you very much. And next live show, we will introduce some of our wholesale products for different product lines. Thank you very much. Thank you.